so.
He laughs and he says, the apparatus.
Oh. Yes, very much so.
Yes, she has everyone on a wild goose chase about that thing.
And do you know of anything? I'm guessing you don't, right? Such a formidable man as
I would
yourself.
have cashed in the money. Also, I don't mind that no one has found it yet, you know? As long as she's still looking for it, she'll stay here. And I do occasionally do business with her, so...
Maybe you should, like, find a way to set it up as, like, some sort of tourist attraction. The Hunt Laboratory.
He chuckles and he says, you know, that might be a good idea. But also, well... tourism is good, but too much attention in town is not always the best thing.
That's fair. It just reminded me. I remember hearing this story of there was this gold rush. Oh, can't remember where now. A few countries away, I suppose. Where hordes of people came to find gold, but the person who made the most money was the person selling them all the pickaxes and everything to actually find the gold. Genius business move.
He laughs and he says, well, maybe that is what Captain Xandros has going here, you know? Create a quest everyone wants to go in and thinks they need magical protection to complete it.
She's thought it through. She's created her own clientele. Genius.
He laughs. And he says, well, yes, if you want me to send Keladek a message, I can do that. I can arrange for that.
I think that would be good, and then we can visit your other tiefling friend in the meantime.
He nods and he says, yeah, but she is a shrewd businesswoman, so I wouldn't expect any any bonuses, even if you tell her that I sent you.
Understood.
Alright. Anything else you need from him?
Another bit, but I will divine sense again. Just to
You divine sense again. Can you post me the spell just so I know?
It basically sense good or evil, so within
good or evil, right? Just good or evil.
60 feet of me, I can sense like fiends and stuff.
Yeah. You do sense like some sort of evil energy, not strongly, just a little bit, coming from one of the like small statuettes that he has like on one of his shelves. And it's the sort of thing where it's not really it itself is producing the energy. It's more like it's probably been in a place with a lot of evil energy and then somehow made its way, you know, onto his shelf.
Yep. Okay.
But other than that, you don't.
Yeah, our good friend, the imp, has not.
No, he has not returned yet.
Yeah.
You know, you did instantly go back to town, so it is probable that even if the wizard was like, alright, go find them again and send him out again, he would send him out of town. And not, you know.
Yeah.
That is, if the imp didn't tell on you, obviously.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out.
Yep. Alright. You leave Galen to ponder a lot of things and prepare a message to his friend. And yeah, where do you want to go? Do you want to talk to Captain Xandros?
Seems
See if
wise
he
to me.
has... Right?
Yeah. Don't see why not.
Yep. You head over. Her shop is, as always, dimly lit, and she sees Janice, and she has the biggest smile on her face, and she says, "Ah, Janice, how nice of you to show up. I've missed you." She gives you a wink.
That's good. How are we, my dear?
Oh, you know,
Is this good as you
business is
always?
going well. Yes, quite well.
Good.
Do you have any news for me by any chance? Or, you know, do you want to buy anything? I just got some new products in this morning.
The only news I have for you is that I know that you have more than me running around like a bunch of idiots looking for your apparatus, but no, nothing on the apparatus itself, dear.
She laughs and she says, I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that this quest was just for you. I have asked many people to help me find it. But you just have to be fast enough, dear. Then you'll get the money.
I'll get there eventually.
She nods. So, what brings you here?
The man who wants to ask questions just left, so...
I just needed to close the door, because we've got a hairdryer going, so it's a little bit noisy.
Right.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I was wondering if you might have anything that would help us prevent somebody from casting spells.
Help prevent somebody from casting spells. She smiles and she says, up to no good, are we? Are you annoying the wizard now?
The wizard is annoying him himself.
She knows
Oh,
too
well,
much.
that is... that is certainly true. Can someone roll me... Oh no, I'll roll it myself.
Oh.
Can someone roll me a d20?
Sure.
I can remember how to do it.
/r space d20. A 14. You know, this would probably be quicker if I used the book. Alright. Anything to help with that? She says, well, I have two scrolls here with counter spell on them. If that helps you.
Just mechanics-wise, how does using the scroll work? Like, do we have to be like an arcane caster, or I just can't?
You have to be able to cast the spell yourself, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah.
I don't think any of us can, naturally.
Unless
Yeah,
Steve has
so-
learnt it in the last 2 days, no.
It's like, it's not necessarily, it's not you yourself have to be able to cast it, it's your class at this level has to be able to cast it. So even if you don't know the spell, you can still use the scroll.
Yeah.
Has
It
to
has
be in
to
your
be
spell list.
It's got to
Yes.
be on your spell list, yeah.
Yeah.
I think only specific paladins get it. I don't think devotion does.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's not on my normal spell list, so I don't have
Yeah.
it. I don't think clerics have it either. Not that our cleric is with us.
It's sorcerer, warlock, wizard. There you go.
Aha! None of us are those things. I don't think that will be quite of use to us, unfortunately.
Also, sorry, let me look up the rest. Oh, okay. Okay. She also... she also has an item called a Cube of Force. Which basically it's a cube, you press like one of its sides, and depending on the side you press, it makes a barrier around you. And you can basically choose what sort of things can pass through the area, and one of its sides say spell effects can't pass through the area. So it's basically a defensive barrier.
Yeah. Would someone be able to teleport through it? Or would that be nullified as well?
Captain Xandros doesn't know. I'm gonna say no. I would say you can't teleport in or out of that.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because I just remembered with, I think it's Force Cage or Force Wall or something.
Actually, that one specifically says that you can't teleport. Wait, let me reread.
Like that one, you've got to do like a charisma saving throw or something to teleport through. So yeah.
Oh, okay. No, no, you can still teleport. It's just basically targeted spells or something like a gaseous cloud can't move through it. But you can still teleport.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. But they wouldn't be able to like throw a fireball at us or something.
No, they wouldn't. Yeah, that fireball would be blocked by the barrier.
Yeah, cool. How much would this cost us?
It would cost you about... what was it? She says, well, since your friend here is such a good and regular customer of mine, I can give it to you for 5,000 gold. It's a steal, basically.
I don't have that much money. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yeah, I should have warned you. It's very expensive here. I mean, she's a lovely lady, but costs a lot of money.
She laughs and she says, trust me, it also costs a lot of money to make and or procure these items. I'm not trying to scam you here.
Never said you were, my
I
dear.
understand. Yeah, no, I understand. There's a reason my wife manages the finances.
She
I don't
chuckles.
think the reason is so much for my benefit as it is hers. But that's not really relevant.
Yeah, we could always see if we could just borrow it for a day and return it if she's willing to let us.
Would you allow us to have it as a loan, like a rental?
We promised to bring it back, otherwise we'd be, say, double the price in debt.
Well, otherwise... I mean, I don't even want to think about you stealing from me. We have such a nice friendship going here.
Of course.
I'll lend it to you for a day. Sure.
How much will that cost us?
Well, you know what? I'll toss it in for free.
I'm going to insight check this. This sounds lovely.
Okay. You get the feeling that she definitely has ulterior motives. Like, with magical items, you don't just lend them out. They're expensive. They are rare. It's a good item, and it's just... she must have another reason to just be like, here, have it.
That's rather generous, and at the risk of being insulting, a touch too generous.
She like looks at you, the best innocent face where both sides know that she's full of shit, that sort of face. And she says, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about. want to protect my business, you know? And make sure my customers are satisfied.
Yes,
I appreciate this, but look, I, in good conscience, not sure I could. There must be a cost.
surely you wouldn't want to, you know, be dishonest to the people trying to find your apparatus now, would you, my dear?
She laughs and she turns, you know, a bit more serious, and she says, the only reason why you would ask for this right now is because you want to mess with the wizard. Am I wrong?
No.
There's one way to phrase it.
Well, that is reason enough for me to help you.
Not so much a fan of him.
Not particularly. Not since recently.
Why is that, if I may ask?
I got some information about him being involved in things I would rather not have anyone involved in.
Do tell.
Would you please elaborate?
Well, I believe that he's been in some way dealing with followers of Tharizdun. I'm not sure you've heard that before.
That lines up with a few things we've suspected.
I mean, just... Oh no! Oh god. Okay, so... She is trying very hard to pawn it off as, you know, this is some information I've gotten, you know, maybe you guys have heard about it. She knows exactly that you know about this. She 100% knows. But she's trying very hard to make it seem like, you know, her sources told her that, and, you know, maybe you've heard of this. But she's very much trying to pretend to not know that you guys know about it.
How did you come across this information?
Oh, you know, I have my sources here and there. Businesswoman has to have good connections.
Of course, but this is not exactly readily available information.
Well, I'm, you know, good at getting not readily available information. She looks relative, like, she's again trying to play it off, you know, as cool, but she's nervous.
I'll just sort of like do that thing where I'm just sort of like, you just like sit back, cross my leg.
Alright, listen, I'm selling magical items here for a reason. Every single item that goes through my shop has a little special thing on it. It allows me to see what the person is seeing that is attuned to the item or has the item on their person. And yes, I've been using it to spy on you, but when I heard about a cult trying to resurrect an elder god, I mean, that's just insane.
But you've been spying on them. As in Janet and everyone.
Yeah, the others. Yeah.
How do you still like them? No offense, Janice, but like, have you seen what type of people they are?
She gives you like this really nice smile and she says, I don't know if you know this, but if you work in customer service, you have two faces. One for the customers, one that is yourself.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Sorry, that outburst was rather unbecoming. I just you're just too nice to everyone here right now, and
Well, they did bring me a lot of money, didn't they? And they are not the only group of adventurers I've sold items to. The
enough.
things I've seen. Let's just move on.
It's amazing how much money can cover a multitude of sins.
Well, if you're forced to gather money, yes.
Are you yourself, do you know much about the cults and such yourself?
As much as you do. Nothing more. Maybe even less. I can't constantly be watching you guys.
Fair enough. Well, it seems as though we have some means of containing him. So does the item just like create one wall, or would it create like a box around him and such, or?
Fairly sure it's a
is-
box.
Yeah, it's a box.
Yeah, cool. Do you know much of Helidek's skills and powers? Like, does he have any teleportation and whatnot? I mean, the last thing I would want is for us to put this on him, and then all of a sudden he just dimension doors half an island away.
She laughs and she says, as much as I have tried to get information on him, get him to buy one of my items, he's been very careful around me. I know basically nothing about him. I only know that he's a wizard because everyone says he's one. I've not ever seen him actually cast magic. Nor do I believe anyone really has.
To be honest, I'm not convinced he is a wizard.
I don't know. I wish I could help you. I have no information on him.
Well, is there anything else you may have in addition to this force cage?
We just got some health potions in, a few more, since you guys keep buying them up. I've ordered a few more. I have 10 of them. If you want them.
That probably wouldn't go astray if we can afford them. We seem to be losing money quite frequently this session.
I'm stocked up. You can buy some if you want.
Fair enough.
Good.
How much are the healing potions?
Usually 50 gold per piece, but as a gesture of goodwill, because I do know that you probably don't appreciate me having sold you essentially bugged equipment, I'll throw them in for half price.
Excellent. There was 10 of them, was there?
Yes.
I will. How much can I actually lose? I'll take
You
5.
guys need cash. You should go kill a dragon or something.
I mean, I've got
I'll
money. If
take-
someone needs money, I can give them money.
I'll take 5 of them, as that will leave me completely poor.
Let's go.
I can buy the other 5 then.
Yep. And she says, I have started my own inquiries about this cult, and I'll make sure to let you know if anything comes up.
Well, just continue to watch us even closer, and you might find some more information out.
I don't think it will be necessary.
Well, it seems necessary if you've already been doing it, dear.
Well, that was before I realized that there was an evil cult.
So then you wouldn't mind taking this bug off our equipment, then, would you?
I can certainly do that, yes.
Gonna inside to see if she's legitimately gonna do it.
Alright, sure. Roll an insight.
Not that I've got any other gear.
I'm also gonna roll an insight.
Sure. Alright. You know, she mostly seems relieved that you've not caused more of a fuss about, you know, realizing that she's been spying on you. So, and she definitely seems to be honest when she's like, I can get rid of that. Like, that is something I can do.
Alright, I'm gonna hand him my bow.
Alright. She, basically she gets out various ingredients and she starts casting a spell on it, and the bow just starts glowing for a moment. Just in one spot there's like a rune that you haven't seen before that lights up, and then it sort of dissipates, and she says, yeah, it's all done.
All right. Well, anything else, lads?
Well, I suppose it's time to go about business.
Suppose so. I am gonna ask if we call it here, though. So I think A, this is a good spot to call
Yeah,
it.
it's probably now a good point.
B, we've been going for
really
3
good point.
hours.
It will last a while.
Yeah.
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 Sounds
so.
good.
Well, that certainly escalated.
Hey, let's ask him about dragons. We should kill the wizard.
Honestly, it just sounds like a normal D&D session.
Although I gotta admit,
I'm just waiting for you guys.
It was fun sort of bringing out the more retribution side instead of just the mercy.
Oh, jeez. I'm just waiting for you guys to, you know, go with the plan of just hiring a bard to seduce the dragon.
It would be rather entertaining. Maybe we can just convince our cleric to, like, learn the way of a bard.
Multi-class.
Hey, can you multi-class into bard real quick?
There he is. Someone said bard in chat, Mr. Bloodrock.
Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, yeah.
Not can,
All right.
will.
Alright,
Look,
well,
maybe the dragon has a thing for like knights in shining armor.
maybe, you know? Who knows?
Maybe.
I'm married, so
Maybe
it's
the
not very
only
bad.
reason she's so feisty is because she's hoping to one day find the perfect knight, you know? Maybe that's the reason.
Mm.
We will battle.
Alright, thank you very much for playing.
Thanks for
I
DMing.
hope you enjoyed. Things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
Some things happened that I honestly didn't expect, but this is awesome. I love it. Let's
What
go.
did you expect out of curiosity?
I didn't think you would figure this out so well with the imp. Like, that imp was... Yeah, no, I'm happy that you found out about Keledic. God, I always say his name wrong. I have it in front of me, and I still mispronounce it.
The question is he actually a wizard or is he a warlock? Because I'm leaning towards warlock at the moment.
That is a question, isn't it? Or is he even a spellcaster?
Yeah, maybe not.
Who knows?
But
Guess
one
we'll
thing's
find out
certain,
next time!
well, whether he's a wizard or otherwise, he can still probably be hurt by a magic sword.
Yep. That's probably reasonable to assume. Most things can.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright. Thanks for playing, guys. Thanks for DMing Scaraba. We will be back on Saturday for Mines of Phandelver, and then again the following Monday for the next episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Shout out to Nebulous Cass, A, for following, B, for subscribing with a tier 1. Awesome. And C, for tipping $10 tonight. That's just put us over the $50 limit for getting another emote, so hopefully we'll have that in soon. But yeah, thank you very much, and hopefully we'll see you back soon. And I'll see you guys Saturday.
Bye!
I'll see
See
you
you
tomorrow.
guys.
Yeah, you'll see.
We have a vampire.
It's go tomorrow. True.
Need to
Bye.
get the last 1.2%.
Alright.
Alright,
See
see
ya.
you guys.
See ya.